All right. Hi, Justin.
Hi, Raphael, how you doing?
Yeah, great, great. I'm really excited to have this coaching conversation with you. How about you?
Yeah, me too. Me too. It's been a little while, so I'm excited to receive the coaching.
Great, great. Yeah, so yeah, what is it that you like to work on today?
So, what I'd like to receive coaching around is my fitness goal. Basically, I'm trying to get to a certain weight, 135 pounds, and I've been, I was doing really well while my wife was in Japan. I was in America. We were separated for 40 days, and I had really, clear routine of working out and a diet. But basically, when she came back, I basically went back to a lot of my old routines and habits. And yeah, I kind of feel like I'm not making the progress that I want to make. So that's kind of where I'm at right
Mm. All right, so your challenge is around your weight, and yeah, and what more specific is the problem? Why is it a problem that you're not at the weight that you want to be? Like, what is the impact or the consequence of that?
now. Yeah. Well, I mean, part of like one is really like, yeah, like confidence, like wanting to like the way that I look. I mean, not that I don't like the way that I look, but I do compare myself to the physical shape that I was when I was younger, and I've definitely put on like I don't know 10 pounds in the past few years. So basically, I want to get back to that old weight because I like the way I looked back then. Um, and then also just having more energy and yeah, not even just about the way I look, but a big part of it is, yeah, just having the energy and feeling like I am living a disciplined life, uh, especially as a pastor. I feel like it's important
Mm,
to kind of show that model of,
mm.
you know, might call it mind body unity.
All right. I see. So yeah, so there's some aspect of the way you look or some nostalgia about how you're looking before something like this, but actually it seems like what's really important for you is having the energy, having that mind and body unity that's important for you as a pastor. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, how is it? How you talk mentioned about energy? How is this problem of energy appearing in your life? Like,
Yeah. Well, I definitely feel that, yeah, I feel like I don't have enough energy to kind of do everything that I want to do in a day. I'm always feeling like really tired by the end of the day. Um, and yeah, kind of zoning out because I'm just too tired to really do anything productive or even just, you know, be present with my wife or my son by the end of the day. Um, so yeah, I tend to end my days just kind of zoned out and a little bit defeated
mm,
sometimes. Um, yeah,
mm. So yeah, when you really feel that problem of not having enough energy, especially in the evening when you actually want to spend time with family and have that energy, and is that what you experience? Yeah.
right.
Mm. And yeah, so you're saying that this kind of problem reappeared actually. There was a period of time when you were by yourself where you had some kind of fitness plan in place and you were able to follow it, and then when you were together with your family again, then you weren't able to follow it, and also most likely have experienced also the moments of not having that energy. Yeah.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Yeah,
Mm.
when I was basically, on my own, I could control my schedule and it was very simple. I just, and I didn't have a lot of other things to do without a son and wife around. So
Mm.
plenty of time and I needed to find ways to use that time in productive ways and exercise was great. It felt really good to, have daily exercise in my routine.
Mm. Yeah, so taking this into account, like this experience you had of having this great fitness and the experience of having also like not being able to keep that fitness when you're together with your family, and actually this being also affecting your time with your family, what is it that you actually really want?
Yeah. What I really want is I'd want a very clear kind of routine around exercise, and also around diet. I don't want like a very stringent diet, or anything right now, but some kind of idea of what are my boundaries that I'm setting for myself, and having the full support of my wife as well. So it's something that she can feel very supportive of. Yeah, because I think that's a big reason why I don't go out to the gym as much, as I feel kind of guilty leaving her by herself at home. So I think ideally I would have something where she feels excited about it too, or at least supportive of.
Yeah, so would you feel like what you want is having a clear plan for your fitness and also for your diet without being too restricted, but also finding ways so that going, for example, to the gym is not an issue, and you actually feel your wife's support, or that she doesn't feel let down by you going to the gym or something like this, yeah?
Right. Yeah.
And yeah, how, if you had a magic wand, how would that look like, ideally speaking? How would that go? If anything would be possible.
Yeah, if anything's possible, I would. I mean, I would love to go to the gym, every day. Right now, I've been going to a prayer meeting every morning at 6 a.m. So yeah, I'd love to be able to go to the gym after that. Come home, feel energized, feel ready for the day. And yeah, and my wife is fully on board and supportive, and if I could have it anyway, appreciative of effort I'm making to
Wow.
look good for her and have energy for the family.
Yeah, so here, ideally speaking, you'd like to be able to go to the gym every day after the prayer meeting that you have in the morning. And ideally speaking, you also like your wife not only to support you or accept, but also that you actually should be appreciative, and that she should appreciate the fact that you have actually so much more energy for the family when you actually go to the gym. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
What difference would that make for you if you were able to live that on a regular basis?
Well, I think it would set me up for like success in just for the rest of the day, that I can feel like, okay, I did the hardest things already, in the first 2 hours of my day, focus on God, put God first, the prayer, and then work on my physical health. So yeah, spiritual health, physical health is already kind of taken care of, and then I can just spend the rest of my day focused and being productive, getting things done, and also being present with my wife and my son. I think that would be pretty cool.
So you would see that how this will enhance all your day, actually, just to make sure to spend this time on your spiritual and then physical health every day. Yeah.
Right.
And why is that important for you?
Why is it important?
Why is it important to have that energy so that you all throughout all your day and all these things that you want to do?
Yeah. Well, it's important because I want to make progress as a pastor. I want to be able to inspire and lead our community, to grow our community, and to to make True Mother proud. And so just have a fulfilling marriage, and feel like I'm doing a good job as a father and as a son.
Yeah, it's important for you because you like to at the same time have an impact as a pastor, while you're also being that ideal husband and father you like to be.
Right. Yeah. And it's something I feel is in my direct realm of control. There's a lot of things as a pastor that I can't control. I can't control what other people do, but if I can focus on what I'm doing and making sure I can be the best example I can be possible for our brothers and sisters, then I can have I can at least have confidence in that, and
Mhm.
confidence that God can work through that. So yeah, setting up my mindset to focus
Mhm.
on, being that example first before expecting it from anybody else.
Mm. Great. So yeah, what is something that you can do to start moving forward on having that energy throughout the day, or getting to this fitness routine? You mentioned earlier fitness, and then you also mentioned diet. So maybe just to, what is more important to you for right now? What seems like the most important to focus on for you today?
Um, yeah, definitely. I think the fitness first,
Mhm.
if I can get that down. Um, yeah,
Okay, yeah.
yeah, I think the diet can work itself out. It's just, yeah, I stress eat sometimes. So if I if I had a better routine, I might just naturally do that less.
All right, yeah. So your feeling is that focus on the fitness will help you also to do better on your diet as well afterwards. Yeah.
Right.
Great. So what are some ways you could move into the direction of setting up this fitness routine that you feel like would set yourself up for success every day?
Yeah. I think, yeah, first of all, just putting it in my calendar, blocking off that time in the morning, um, say, 7 to 8 for going to the gym. Yeah, maybe Monday through Friday, I can start with 5 days a week.
Mhm.
Um,
When you
and
say blocking your calendar, do you mean like what calendar do you have? Do you have like a Google Calendar or something like this,
yeah,
or
Google
is that what
Calendar.
you mean?
I
Okay.
use my Google Calendar. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, so I do that, and I would also talk to my wife about it and why it's important to me, and kind of see how she feels about it. I mean, I'm more than I'm 99% sure she's going to be supportive of it, but just to have that
Okay.
conversation so that it's clear about time wise, and the scheduling, who takes care of our son during that time, and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. All right. So out of these two actions, like blocking your time or having a conversation with your wife, what comes first for you?
Um, yeah, I think I can do the blocking the time right away. I think that's something I can do.
When you right away, you mean like right after our conversation?
Yeah, I think I can do it right after this call.
Okay. How do you feel about blocking that time? How do you feel when you think about already just putting it on your calendar?
Um, I mean, I think it's important. Um, I don't think it's I think it's just a small piece of the puzzle. You know, Obviously I have to actually follow my calendar and what I set up
Mm,
for myself. Um, but yeah, I think if I do that and I have a conversation with my wife, and uh, yeah, I feel pretty confident about it.
mm. Yeah. Now about this conversation with your wife, when is it you would like to do that?
Um, Tonight over dinner, I can bring it up.
All right. How confident do you feel about this conversation, like bringing it up and the outcome of it? And
Mm, yeah, I think 7 out of 10, something like that.
okay. And yeah, so what would it make a 8, 9, or even 10 if you were right now? I mean, 7 is already great, but if you
Yeah,
try.
yeah. I don't know what's coming to me right now. Is just maybe say a prayer about it beforehand. Collect
Okay.
my thoughts, and
Hmm.
build my determination.
Okay. So say a prayer. When, when you would like to do that? Just before having that conversation, or sometime earlier during this day, or?
Um, yeah, I think right after I block that out on my schedule, I can just take a few minutes to talk to God about it.
Hmm. And so now that you've kind of envisioned that you talking to God before about it before, where are you at out of 10, your confidence and excitement around this?
Mm, yeah, I'd say 9 out of 10.
Okay. That's your 9 out of 10. It's about the conversation, or just generally speaking about moving forward towards this goal?
Um, yeah, I'd say maybe about moving forward. I mean, both in a sense. I mean,
Okay.
definitely gonna have the conversation. It's just a matter of,
Mhm.
yeah, fully expressing everything I want to share and having it be heard and all of that. But yeah, say 9 out of 10 in both areas.
Great. And it's interesting. So what I'm hearing is that what's important for you is to block it in your calendar, to prepare a conversation with your wife with a prayer. And you're at a 9 out of 10. And I'm sensing that's important for you and anything, but I'm sensing that maybe there's still something that there could be one more thing, not necessarily one more thing to do, or one more perspective, or one thing that could, bring it to a 10, to bring it to another level of energy and excitement to actually move forward on this right now.
Mm.
What do you feel?
Mm. Mm. Yeah, what comes to my mind right now is just commit to go to the gym today, no matter what.
Okay. Okay.
Just not wait until
Mhm.
tomorrow to get started, but just do it.
Mm,
Um, and
okay.
yeah, tomorrow continuing, but no, yeah, just not letting that time to convince myself not to do it. Don't let that time even be there. Just
Mm,
night, and just kind of have that attitude of no matter what happens, I'm just gonna
mhm,
go. That kind of attitude.
mhm.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? Going today immediately, immediate action about this, and go today to the gym.
Yeah, I definitely I definitely feel that's the missing piece. That's kinda,
Mm,
it'll feel good. It'll feel good that I just took the action and didn't let any excuses stop me.
mm. And so maybe before we kind of wrap up, what's maybe one thing that could hold you back? That could be a challenge you could foresee that could block you from doing it no matter what? Like, what's the no matter what that you could anticipate? And
Um, Definitely just like, oh, I got all these things I got to do today. Just being tired, getting tired or being exhausted or
mm,
uh
mm, mm,
yeah, um feeling like, oh, my wife's gonna have to cook tonight or something. Like,
mm.
well, maybe some guilt there, but um yeah, those few things, those three things come to mind.
So there's things that you need to do, the energy, and some feeling of guilt. Mm,
Right. Yeah. But I think if I just tell
mm,
my wife, beforehand, hey, I'm gonna go to the gym. Do you need anything? Um, that should be fine.
mhm.
And then I can even, like, while I'm at the gym, on a treadmill, I can kind of organize my things I gotta do and
Mhm.
kill two birds with one stone.
Okay. So while you're at a treadmill, you can tell your wife about it, which also helps you maybe with accountability. Then you're going to be on a treadmill and organize things, and maybe chances are that once you be running, you actually get energy more than actually losing it.
Yeah, for sure. I think so.
Great. All right. So you feel ready for everything? Ready to go?
Yeah, yeah, I feel good. I feel ready to go for sure.
Great. Yeah. Then I'm looking forward to hear from you about these action steps, and I'm sensing that you really these first action steps you're already very committed to them, and that will be yeah the foundation for the victory that you would like to get on a longer term. Mm.
Mm. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, thank you. That was great. I definitely felt like we went deeper than I thought.
Okay.
Good to go, but
Great.
I'm grateful. Yeah.
Great. Thank you, Justin.
Thank you, Raphael.
All the best.
Yeah, me too.